begin in a seated position, and we'll rock our body from side to side. And very important to be gentle, do no harm. Let's raise the arms up. We'll press the palms up toward the ceiling. And stretch the fingers and the wrists. Lift the head. And then lower down. And bring the hands right on the knees. And create a little rounding in your spine. Stomach in, chest in. And head back, chest open. So rounding. And chest forward. And continue the movement. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, chest in, stomach in. Good. And just float the right arm over, put a little weight on the side of the head. Is my voice coming through just fine?
Yes.
Okay. You're relaxing the left shoulder down. And take a few breaths. And then release. And float the left arm over. The right shoulder comes down. And stretch the side of the neck. Good. And release and bring the shoulders right up toward the ears and scrunch up the face so that the eyes are tight, the jaw is clenched, and the chest is tight. And then bring it down. Taking a deep breath. Let's draw those shoulders up again. Clench the teeth, squeeze the eyes, tighten the chest, bend at the elbows, make fists with the hands, tighten the upper arms. And release. Taking a deep breath, and if you like, let out some stress with a sigh or a sound. Okay, last time, we're going to go ahead and contract the whole body, the chin down, chest in, stomach in, squeeze the buttocks, tighten the thighs, all the way down the legs. And take in a breath and hold the breath in for a moment. And release it all. Inhale. Good. And bring both knees over to the right. And let's twist and return. So we twist, looking over to the right and coming back. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come back. Okay. And then let's go ahead and bring the left hand around. Lift the top of the head. And then see if you can come down. Now you may need a pillow, if you have one handy, to come down onto the elbows and turn your head to the right. If you don't have a pillow handy, you don't need to come all the way down. You can just turn your head to the right and get a little twist. And let's take some breaths here. Good. And we're going to release, and we'll keep the right elbow down. And let's just take some, make some circles with the left leg. So we're stretching our left hip joint, and we're also engaging our abdominal muscles with this. So you're on your right elbow, on the side of the right buttocks, right side, and you're taking your left leg and making circles, and perhaps changing the direction. Good. And then let's release. Let's come over to the other side. Both knees pointed toward your left side. And your right hand on your right hip. Twist and return. So you twist with an exhalation. Return with an inhalation. Good. And then come into a twisting pose and bring your right hand near your left hand. Turn your head. It's all about the breathing. You want to have some fresh air flowing through your room. Good to have a window cracked open if possible. And then let's see if we can come down onto the left elbow and perhaps also the right elbow. Putting a pillow underneath the arms, underneath the chest can help. Head turns to the left. And 5 breaths here. Okay, good. And let's have the left elbow remain down on the floor. And we'll come up with the right leg and we'll make some circles. So, stretching your right hip, strengthening your abdominal muscles. Now, if you have back issues, Of course, you want to be gentle. You don't want to hurt your back, but you do want to strengthen your core because that's just the other side of your low back. And that's going to support your back. And changing the direction. Good. And then let's release and we'll make our way into a table position. Some more stretching for the spine. All right, the head is up, tailbone up. And chin in, stomach in. If you get a chance, if you're able to mute yourself, and then if you need to say anything, you can always unmute yourself. I mean, not mute yourself, mute your phone or your computer, laptop. It's not enough that I have to stay at home. Now he's asking me to mute myself too. Okay, good. Let's have the nose pointed down toward the floor. Head comes over to the right. Right hip to the right. And head to the left. Left hip to the left. And continue the side to side stretch for the spine. It's called the side to side puppy stretch. Now, if you'd like to engage your breathing a bit more, you can use a short, choppy exhalation through the nose. It sounds something like this. Using my mouth for this. Okay, good. And then if you have a pillow, you may want to put it right underneath your head and take your right arm up. We thread the needle. Right arm comes in between the left hand and the left knee and coming down either onto the pillow or onto the mat. And gently stretch open the right side of the neck, the right shoulder. 3 breaths. Okay, and when you're ready, come back into the table position. Shoulders right above the hands, hips right above the knees. Take your left arm, bring it up, and thread the needle. And breathe. Try to focus your mind's attention on the breath or the sensations. Okay, good. And coming into table position, and just bring the buttocks back and stretch out the shoulders in a puppy stretch. So you're creating that stretch right at the shoulder joints. And then let's come into the table. We'll take the right knee, we'll bring it forward. Left leg comes back. The pigeon. Actually, even before the pigeon, let's try a little dolphin dive. So dive down with the head. We come up. We dive it down with an exhalation. Come up for air. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And this time, let's hold the body up. You can have the hands on the floor or on the thigh or behind your back. Open the chest. Okay, good. Hands come down, and we'll come back with the right knee, and bring your left knee forward. Extend your right leg straight back, and the dolphin dive. Diving down with the exhalation, coming up with the inhalation. Okay, and pigeon pose. So coming up. If you have yoga blocks, then you might have your hands on the yoga blocks. Firm pillows could also do the trick here, but placing the hands on the thighs, on the thigh works for a lot of people. Head up, and the option of even bringing the hands behind the back and drawing the shoulder blades toward one another. You don't have to do everything. Just do your best and don't do any harm. You'll get all kinds of benefits. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and release. And we'll have a seat. And we'll come right into another twist. This time, you're going to have your right foot flat on the floor. Now, your left leg can be bent, but if that's too difficult, you can straighten out the leg. We like to be on both of the sitting bones. And hold on to your bent knee with your left hand. Bring your right hand around and come into the spinal twist with the stomach in, turning, and take those deep breaths through the nose if you can. Okay, good. And are you ready for the hero? Okay, we'll give it a shot. In the hero, the right knee is directly above the left knee. And the hands come on the soles of the feet and the torso comes forward. Keep the stretch for the back very gentle. And then let's release. We'll extend the legs out and bounce the legs. Okay, good. And then you can place the sole of your left foot flat on the floor. The foot can be either on the inside or on the outside of the bent knee. And again, feel free to have your right leg straight if that's easier for you. You can sit on the edge of a pillow. You can have your back up against a wall. If there's a will, there's a way. Let's come into the twist. Left arm up and coming around. And twist your body to the left. Every breath is under your control. Okay, and let's release the twist. And now we have the hero. If you can, bend, have that right leg bent. Left knee directly above the right. Hands on the feet, coming forward a little bit. And notice where you feel the stretch. During this class, there is no rush. I'm not trying to get anywhere other than right here. Okay, let's release, and this time make fists with your hands and give yourself a Japanese massage. On the legs. Okay, good. And draw the soles of the feet in. And see if you can bring your hands behind your body on the floor and just lift the buttocks up as you press the feet into one another. And then down and extend your right leg out. Reach with your right hand. Can you reach for those toes? And then let's get a little side stretch here. Take your left arm up. Stretch the left side of your spine open. Active breath. just turn your torso and for a moment, come down over the right leg and then bring it up. So we exhale down, we inhale up. When you feel ready, you can bring both hands down and stretch the back of your right leg. Press your heel, your right heel away from you. Okay, release it and reverse. Your left leg comes out and bring that left hand down. Take hold of your toes or whatever you can take, and then bring your right arm up near your right ear. Turn your head so your nose is pointed forward and try to stretch the right side of your body and, of course, the back of your left leg. The mind tends to wander, but we bring our attention back to what's right here and now. The whole practice is a meditation for the mind. We gain more and more control of our body, our breathing, and our mind. Okay. And let's turn and reach. And up and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. And when you're ready, come down and take hold and stretch the back of your left leg. As we practice this yoga along with meditation, we have a great effect, great influence on what we think. And we can choose not to think negative thoughts, not to have thoughts that bring us toward feeling down or depressed. Instead, thoughts of gratitude. Thanks. Okay. Coming up and down. And let's do a little strengthening for the core of our body next. So we'll come down onto our back. And we'll tuck the hands underneath the buttocks and just take both legs up and down. Keeping the knees bent or straightening out the legs. Let's try this with a single leg. So we'll take the right knee in, hold in, and lift and lower your left leg. The left leg can be bent or the leg can be straight. And you choose just how high up and how low down you want to bring it. If you want, you can even touch the floor with your left heel when you come down. Okay, let's switch. Left knee in, right leg up and down. Okay, good. And then both knees in, rock from side to side. Nurture your back. Massage the area that needs it most as you roll from one side to the other. Okay, let's come over to one side and we'll make our way into a boat pose. So the chin or mouth is down on the floor, and this is going to strengthen our low back. Press the hips down, lift your head, lift your torso, your arms, your legs. And breathe into the belly of the boat. If you want it to be more difficult, you can bring your arms out into a T or up to frame the head. Good. Lower down. Hands come right underneath the shoulders and up into a table position. And here's a little inversion, so you have a choice of either coming into the downward facing dog with your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders, toes curled under, knees up, head between the arms. Or if you don't want to do that, if your wrists aren't up for that this morning, you bring your elbows down instead and curl your toes under and lift your knees up, buttocks up. So either the hands are supporting it or the elbows are supporting it. The heels are pressing down. And try to give it a few moments here. Okay, and you can release and just take a moment to stretch in any way that you like now. We'll just take about 7 more minutes for this class this morning. Maybe there's something that needs to be nurtured. Many people like to close their eyes just to bring all the attention inside. What does your body need right now? Does it need a little strengthener, a stretch? Do you want to stand up? Or do you just want to lie down and rest? Or meditate in a sitting position? May our body be strong and healthy and long enduring. And may we be ready for this new day. The breath continues to flow. If you feel lost, feel free to, you can copy me, or you can come into some pose or stretch that you feel comfortable with. Even when the teacher backs away, you're able to keep the focus and keep using the time well. And for the final couple of minutes, I'll be coming into a seated position for seated meditation, but feel free to do as you feel moved. And after I ring the chime, I'll not in any rush if you have any questions or comments. In just a couple of minutes. And seated meditation, the spine is tall, and we just notice the breathing as it flows in and out of the nostrils. Whatever position you're in, just notice the breath coming in and going out. And as we complete our class, I invite you to join me in bringing something to mind that you're grateful for this morning. And may we focus on serving others and serving our Creator this day. Peace, peace, peace.